All right, today's video is going to be about Photoshop. I know we are formatters in this group, but sometimes I like to talk about Photoshop as well. I've been using these programs forever. Sometimes I feel like I need to put my knowledge to use. I may not be the best designer, artist. It's not my forte, but I do know the programs pretty well. So I like to tell people my knowledge, and this tip is based on my personal experience. And if you've been using Photoshop for a while, you may have done this many, many times, and so you may actually like this tip. So I will look at boards sometimes when people say, oh, just flatten your artwork and then save it. Yeah, that's great and all, but what if you accidentally save your file when it's flattened and then you exit? You lose everything. Your image is now flattened. So I got in the habit of no longer flattening my image for that reason. I have messed it up too many times, lost artwork, had to rebuild it, and it's never the same when you rebuild it. So this video is going to be a couple of tips to prevent you from flattening your artwork. All right, so first I'm going to show you how to take a snapshot of your current layout. Okay, now remember, I am on a PC, so when I say control, that means command. When I say alt, that means option. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a snapshot of this, and to do that, it is Shift Control Alt E, and you will see. Oh, let's do it again. There it goes. You will see that Photoshop created a layer on top of everything, and it is a flattened version of the artwork. All right, so at this point you can go File, Save As a JPEG, and then you're not messing up your Photoshop file. Or you can go File, Export, Export As, and then you can tweak the resolution of the image yourself. You can save it as a JPEG or a PNG. So those are a couple of ways that you can do it. Now, you can also, we're just going to delete this layer that we created. You can also do a Control A and then do a Shift Control Alt C, or go to Edit, Copy Merged. All right, so Control A selects the entire artboard. All right, and you can also do, if you're not a keyboard shortcut person, you just go to Select All, and then you go to Edit, Copy Merged, and it copies everything in your Photoshop file as a flat image. Then we're going to go to File, New, and when you go to File, New, and you have something in your clipboard, Photoshop knows that, and so it automatically inputs the dimensions of what you have in your clipboard for this new file. So then we're going to click on OK, and then we're just going to paste it. All right, which is Control V or Edit Paste. All right, so here we go. Now we can save it without fear of messing up our layers. So definitely get in the habit of not flattening your artwork. It'll save you a lot of headaches in the future. And yes, I speak from experience, and now I have a habit of I just do not do it. I do not go to flatten image at all. I just can't, because I've lost too much in the past. All right, so now another tip, let's say I like to work in full format where I have the spine, the back cover. This is set to like a 6x9, 100 with a 1-inch spine. I already have my bleeds built in because I come from a print background, so I automatically think of covers in print form. So I still design this way, and you may want to as well. We're going to deselect, which is Control D. You may want to as well, so you may think, well, I just want the front cover image. Well, I start all of my covers from a template, and in that template, I have a selection saved of the front cover only. So you can go, sometimes you can right click and you can get a load Let's see if we are on a layer, see if it'll give it to us. No. All right, so sometimes you can right click and you'll get a load selection and then you can choose it. But if you're not getting that, you can go to select, load selection, and it will, in the channel thing, if you have a saved selection, it will list it there. So you'll see channel front cover, click on OK, and that selects the front cover. All right, and then we can do a Control-Shift-Alt-C, which is the copy merged, or go to Edit, Copy Merged, and then go to File, New. Oops, didn't take it. Sometimes that happens. We go to Edit, Copy Merged, then we're going to go to File, New. There we go. You can tell by the dimensions that it's not the full cover, and it creates the artboard, and we can paste it. Then you can go to File, Save, because your image is flattened here. So hopefully that's a good tip for you. Lesson is never flatten your artwork. Do it other ways. You will save yourself some headache in the future. And it's really 2 seconds longer than flattening your image, actually, and if you get in the habit of doing it this way, you'll never mess up your artwork.